forest home are critically endangered. They're staring. Tell me what elephant tusks are made from. Ivory, right? Anyone know what hippo teeth are made from? Ivory as well. These guys succeed on about 85% of their hunts, almost 5 times more successful than lions. Now, they're fascinating, but these dogs are also critically endangered. About 100 years ago, there were nearly 500,000 of them. Today, there's fewer than 7,000 remaining. We're going to talk about their conservation more in just a little bit. Real quick, on the other side of the truck are the unmistakable horns of these Ann Coley cattle. Should be. They've suffered a largely silent crisis over the last 100 years or so, and it wasn't until 2016, just 5 years ago, we realized there's more than one species of giraffe. A study was done that revealed at least 4 independent species, and here in our reserve we're seeing the tallest of these 4 Maasai giraffes. Historically, the Maasai giraffe has been found throughout the continent, but today they're only in 4 or 5 Eastern Africa.
Now, we're seeing some zebra here. Looks like it's nap time. They all look very sleepy. These are Hartman's mountain zebra, least territorial zebra species. Other zebra might bite, bully, or kick animals, make them leave their territories. These ones, as long as they don't feel threatened, really don't care. There's some sable antelope back to her. Now, giraffe will sit down only if they feel very safe and very comfortable. So we're actually very fortunate to be seeing one sitting down so close to us. Because in a day, a giraffe and a hippo will eat about the same amount of food, about 80 to 90 pounds of vegetation. But this young elephant on the right, he's a young male. He's old enough to have left his family group, but not quite old enough for us to call him a bull elephant yet. He's just still kind of learning what it means to be an adult elephant. Those trunks have over 40,000 muscles in them, which is more muscles than you and I have in our entire body. White rhino weighs over 5,000 pounds, and if they feel grumpy or if they feel like they're being threatened, they'll do what's called a fake charge. They'll run forward a few steps, thrash their horn around, grunt and growl a bit. That's usually enough way to scare away most animals, mostly because most animals know not to mess with the rhino.
So you don't have to be a career conservationist to make a difference. There she goes. That's what I was hoping for. Oh yeah. So the 2 girls are still roaring, but what he's doing is called chuffing. Yeah, what a rush.
Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay. Start scan. You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number. You're not going to feel a thing. You're doing great.
They're all clear.
Great. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Navi. They're created by blending human DNA and Navi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Navi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Navi and avatars can. In fact, the Navi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. It was Dr. Ogden who restarted the Avatar program. It's because of her that you're able to go through this rite of passage today. Pandora is a breathtaking natural world. I cannot wait for you guys to see it for yourselves.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Navi, flying on the back of an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. To the Navi, connecting to an ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Navi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away, or children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Navi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Navi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
Good morning, guys. So we had a real early morning this morning. We are at the Animal Kingdom today, and we had park entry at 7:30. I'll get some better footage here later, but we're back in the world of Avatar, Pandora. We just rode Flight of Passage. It was awesome. We've already been on the Kilimanjaro Safari, right? The animals were pretty active this morning, actually. We saw the lions roared. Yep, the lions roared. That was pretty cool. So right now we're trying to find Navi River Journey, and that's our first Genie Plus selection of the day. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. What?
It's better to get a fast pass for Avatar because right now it's 105 minutes.
Yeah, we did go ahead and purchase Avatar. I think that's probably a good move. Hopefully later in the day the standby line will be a little bit shorter and maybe we can ride again. But
Expedition Everest is after Navi River. Yeah, and Dad said you'll ride it a few times if you know.
okay, so that's the Yeti, the Forbidden Mountain.
I'll ride it a few times.
I'll ride once. We'll see how many times we get after that.
What's that?
What's what? Yep. So then the other thing we have today is lunch at Tusker House. So I'll get some footage of that. Yeah, 12:50. So anyway, we'll check back in here in a bit. else do we see? Oh, awesome. All the fish and the scorpions. So Grayson and I, what did we get? What's it called?
A night blossom.
A night blossom, which is just a lovely frozen drink that looks like this. It's non-alcoholic and it has the little boba balls in it. So we're giving it a try. What do you think?
It's good.
Pretty sweet, but it tastes good. And yeah, that's pretty much what we've got for you right now. We got it where? World of Pandora, back in the at Pagu Pagu. Okay guys, so it has been a long day. You want to be in? We are headed back to our resort via the Skyliner. Well,
Yes.
from the Animal Kingdom you have to take a bus, but the Caribbean Beach bus was taking forever, right?
Yeah.
Forever. So we got on the Riviera bus because two of those buses had been, oh my, look good, been by in the time that we were waiting. So we just jumped on one and now we're taking the Skyliner. It's just a really short ride from the Riviera to Caribbean Beach. So we will be getting off here in just a couple short minutes, but I wanted to check in. We had a really good day at Animal Kingdom. We got there at like real early, like a little after 7 o'clock.
Oh, really early.
Yeah. Well, it was pretty early. And so we got in, we had early park entry at 7:30 and it's just now 4:41. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna go take a little break, right?
Yeah, I also fell.
Yeah, got a bit of a boo-boo today. Anyway, I think we're gonna head over to Hollywood Studios tonight. We've got a couple Genie Plus reservations. Yes? Because we haven't done Smuggler's Run or...
In just a few moments, we will be landing at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
So we haven't done Smuggler's Run, so we want to do that. And then we have another Genie Plus for Toy Story Mania again. So we'll see what else we can hit while we're there. The lines are short, but we got pretty much everything in at Animal Kingdom, and we even rode Avatar twice, once in the standby and once with our single attraction selection that we paid for. So I feel like we had a really good day. We ate lunch at Tusker House. It was so much fun. What did you think?
We got this.
Welcome to the islands of Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. All passengers must disembark or transfer at this station.
Okay, so sorry about that. We had to pause for just a second to get off the Skyliner, but Anyway, we had lunch at Tusker House. Tusker House was good. There were actually a lot of characters there, and they even stood up and let us take pictures with them and the kids at a distance. Who all was there?
Well, everybody that's on this punch card and who signed it. It was Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, Goofy, and Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, so Donald, Daisy, Mickey, and Goofy. So it's advertised as Donald and Friends, but we got lucky. I think Mickey usually is there. I don't know that Goofy is advertised very often, but anyway, the food was decent. It's normally a buffet, but they served it family style, and I'll put in some pictures here.
Everything from the menu.
Yep, we got everything from the menu brought to our table, and you get dessert too, starters, entree, and dessert. So it was pretty good. I would recommend Tusker House. There's not very many like character experiences or, you know, fancy eat. I mean, there are some fancy restaurants, but just not a lot for the kiddos. So I would either go Tusker House or do quick service. Flame Tree Barbecue there is really good too. We've eaten there before, and we really enjoyed that. So anyway, I think we're gonna try and get a little bit of a refresh here and then head out for Hollywood Studios later this evening.
The Tower of Terror.
We'll ride the Tower of Terror if the line is short, but we've already ridden it several times, so I don't know. You don't think we do? Or you do?
I don't think.
Okay, well, we'll see. Jury's still out, but we'll catch up with you guys here in a while. Hey guys, we made it back to Hollywood Studios. We just rode the Tower of Terror. It had just like a 35-minute wait, so now we're headed back to Toy Story Land, and we're gonna do Toy Story Mania for our Genie Plus lightning lane.
She has a cheat code. She always wins.
It's just because I'm good.
No, you have a cheat code.
I don't think so.
I have to play.
Yeah. And then we have another lightning lane selection for Smuggler's Run, which we haven't ridden this trip yet, so that should be good. And
is it Monster Inc?
no, it's Star Wars, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. The one where you were the driver that time?
Yeah. And I was the shooter. I want to be the driver.
Okay, we'll see.
You guys, do not try to swallow this if you can.
Yeah, they can't see it. I'll turn it around. Yep, it's snowing on Sunset Boulevard. There's a picture of the snow. You can see it. It's soap snow on Sunset Boulevard. Snow. Okay, catch up with Dad.
Here we go.
There goes the slink.
Hi, Woody. You got a snake in you.
Gunners to defend the shipments, and that is where you come in. The Millennium Falcon. Follow for some very fast and very profitable expeditions. You are my friends.
Oh, about fell in a hole. Okay, so we just finished up our night at Hollywood Studios.
We got into Slinky Dog like right when the park was closed.
Yep, we got into about 4 rides. Total, we had 2 lightning lanes though, so that really helped.
Millennium Falcon and Toy Story Land. We got into Tower of Terror, which is the Twilight Zone, Hollywood Tower Hotel.
And then Slinky Dog.
Yeah, Slinky Dog, Toy Story Mania, and Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, so 4 rides total, which isn't bad for only being there for
3.
a couple hours before park close.
Yeah.
8,
and
7,
plus we had to
probably
wait
2.5 hours.
a
Not
lot
quite
of
2.5
lines.
hours, so
We had to wait in like 2 lines. The other ones were just.
yeah. So anyway, we're pretty beat, but tomorrow is our last day here. It makes me kind of sad, but also thankful because I'm pretty exhausted. So anyway, we have breakfast at the Topolino's Terrace at the Riviera Resort at 10:30. So we get to sleep in a little bit on our last day. And then we are headed to the Magic Kingdom,
We
right?
got up at like 6 today.
Yeah.
For no reason. I was
No.
just laying in bed and then I hear.
Okay, go on in. We did have an early day today for the Magic Kingdom, so
Magic animal.
We did have an early day today for the Animal Kingdom, so it'll be nice to get a little bit of rest, sleep in a bit in the morning, and yeah, we'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks. Good night.